Oh.
We should do a video countdown actually.
Why are we countdowning?
Hello, we're live apparently. That's exciting. Um, so yeah, what are we doing today? Well, first, before we get started, let's start with some introductions. So, who are we?
I'm Danielle. I'm going to be a mentor for the JavaScript, HTML, and CSS Bitcamp.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
Oh, hi. I'm Otis. I'm a consultant with Bit Project. I don't have an official title, but basically I help around do as much as I can, and I'm the inexperienced person in this coding wise. So, hi.
We stand. Great. And then, um, what are we doing today? So,
Who would like to answer that? I assume me. Well, we're basically going over the learning lab that we created for JavaScript with HTML and CSS.
nice. That's awesome. So let's get started. Start that free course.
Yes, yes, let's do it. Oh God. All right, cool. Well, how's everyone's day?
Pretty good. I'm having a great time right now.
You are?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go back to my GitHub or we just click start here?
Start here. It just links to your GitHub.
Gotcha.
So this is like, imagine that we're the student. Like, let's put on the thinking cap of the student. Put them. Okay, I'm the student. Otis, I'm gonna be the elementary school teacher. Can you read out loud the first task?
Yes, in this task you'll be setting up your computer to get ready to code. We'll also show you how to create a simple
Can you zoom
HTML
in?
file.
We can't see anything you're doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me zoom in. Is that better?
That's a lot better. Thank you, Otis.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
sounds good.
He's putting me on the spot. All right.
Could you make your webcam any darker so we can see you worse?
Oh, okay, sure. Is this it?
You look terrifying. You look like you're gonna haunt my dreams.
Would you like me to turn back on my lights?
Yes, please. There we go.
Hi.
Wow. What a guy. Okay, let's keep going.
All right. Well, if you haven't already, set up your environment for this course. Be sure to watch the Loom video, as it still needs to be added. This is
Yeah, I think Emily's going to make it. I have to message her.
But basically, as we already have the Microsoft Visual Studio Code, you would just click the wonderful Windows, install it, set it up, and basically you'll just come back and start to the next bullet point. But once installed, open the application and create a new folder for this class. So we would love to do. I assume, do we want to open a project or solution? Is that what we want to do here today?
I think I might have explained it in the.
Yeah, let's look at the instructions.
Inside of that folder, create another folder.
It says, okay, once installed, open the application and create a new folder for this class.
Yeah.
So would you want me to create a folder by just right-clicking on my Microsoft Windows or just by via...
I think you could just click create a folder in Visual Studio. I guess.
I assume not, but we can choose...
Create a new project.
We should probably add some step-by-step instructions here. What do you think, Danielle?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. I thought that was clear enough, but I guess not.
This is why we're here, you know.
All right, I think what I'm personally going to do is I'm going to right click and make a new folder. And then it says inside of that folder, create a new folder for this week's homework. Okay, so I'll bring it over here and name this. Oops, hold on.
Danielle, while he's doing that, like, all the things that we're discovering, could you go to the
Mhm.
Big Camp repo and then start an issue for bug and just start writing down the bullet points of everything we need to like fix or add?
Yeah, hold on.
Awesome.
All right, inside that folder, create another folder for this week's homework. You should have a separate folder for every assignment to keep your code organized. So we will call this what? Homework 1? Yeah.
Should I open a bug report?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm gonna leave all of them in here.
Yeah. And after the stream, me and we can talk and decide how we want to split up the changes.
So, all right, once you select your week 1 homework folder, create a new HTML file and title it index.html. So, I assume we're just going to continue because it being you can't actually physically
Mhm.
create a new one, so we'll just go straight into it. And then what we'll do is we'll save the index.html file straight to the folder that I created on my desktop.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go and go to new. We're gonna go to file,
Mhm.
and we're just gonna click HTML page, and it will automatically create, as you see here. I have no clue why it opened that, but okay. It'll automatically create our fabulous things. I have no clue why these are down here.
New. Okay, this is good.
Okay, that's weird. It's just continuously opening my. I have no clue why it's doing this.
Wait, what are you trying to do here?
So
Daniel, what is he trying to do?
I'm going to new and I'm going to file, and every time I open up the template for the HTML page, it's continuously opening up multiple HTML pages.
Yeah, let's not do that. Just create a blank file. We should really specify this, Danielle. If
Sorry.
honestly. Wait, can you zoom in? I can't really see what's going on.
How do you zoom in? I'm not sure how you zoom in on this application. I don't think you can.
You can do
Physically,
like command plus, command shift plus,
oh, not working.
or control plus. Never mind. Okay, let's go to file, new, file, and then no, don't click any of those files. Shouldn't be in solution. Can you just do text file?
Yeah, let's see it.
I think the way I did this was like I cloned a repository, but like I wasn't super specific in the instructions because I wasn't sure how the GitHub Learning Lab was going to work. Like I still don't really know how it works. But should students be like cloning a repository?
Oh yeah, they should be. Yeah, they should be cloning their repository. We need to fix that. So I'll tell you what it should be like. The flow should look like. What we can do is we can go. Okay, so go to GitHub.
Me?
Go
Oh,
to GitHub. Yeah.
yes. Hi.
Go to code. Click code.
Yep.
Click that green, very shiny button, and then open with GitHub Desktop. And then
Here we are.
clone. Click that clone button. Smash that clone button.
Boom, done.
Okay, now show and explore.
Sure, in
The second one, the second button, the second column. Okay, and then go to VS Code.
Ooh, VS Code. Hold on. There's some.
They can also clone a repository in VS Code if you wanted to do that.
Oh yeah, we should go that route. That's a lot better.
All right,
Like when you so when they first how about Otis, why don't you close out of VS Code right now and get like a fresh start on it?
All right, boom.
Because I think there's an option when on startup that comes up that's like clone or current an existing repository.
All right, so we're gonna boot it up. Here we are.
So clone a repository, click that.
Yep.
And then paste the link you have copied.
All right, we're gonna paste that into this beautiful thing, and then we're gonna put it into the path that we had it previously. So, because I do have some things on here.
Yeah, y'all just walk through it and then start documenting what you need to change. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some coffee.
All right, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in. Should we just go ahead and put it in homework 1? Class homework 1.
Yeah, sure.
And then after that, we click clone. And now we're here. Oops.
I guess at this point they should. It really is not easy to see. Daniel's right. Let me make this full screen. Okay, so from there, I would click on File on the top left.
Yep.
And click New. And then File.
And then try HTML again.
Wait, no, don't click HTML page. Is there
text file?
Yeah, I guess HTML page. It's weird. I don't know if it's because I have Visual Studio Code 2020, but like mine look different, I think.
For some reason, my HTML page continuously keeps opening up for no reason.
Maybe do
You can just do text file and see.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I specified in the directions to rename it index.html.
So I assume I would have to change it here. So where?
Yeah, I don't think that's in the right path.
Yeah, I have to change it right now. It is desktop.
Are you sure you're in the repository?
I am now. I just changed it. So
Okay.
we're gonna change it to html.isaIndex.
No, just index.html.
See if that should automatically change the format. Here it is.
Oh yeah, you know what I did? And I think mine's just on the left side. If you on the top where it says changes, if you click the little plus button on the right, down where it says change, click. Yeah, that's weird that mine looks so different. Yeah, I guess that's Git on the right. Okay, never mind then. Oh, click the toolbar on the left. All the way on the left, click toolbar. And then, why is yours so much different from mine?
I have no clue, but what were we looking for?
I was looking for this like toolbar that I have on the side. That is where I like created my new files, and it gave me, I don't know, whatever. It's fine. We have, so anyway, in the first line, type HTML and then type colon.
Oops, so we're going to go back to our issues. We're going to go to week 1. And for the next step, after you've opened a file, type in HTML and then select the shortcut. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know why that's not working for you. It's hold on. Let me open up my Visual Studio Code. I think it might be because I have a newer version than you.
That's fine. I can uninstall this and reinstall it if we have to.
Yeah, but what if students already have 2019 Visual Studio Code and they think, well, I guess that if they already have Visual Studio Code on their computer, they probably know how to use it.
I just don't know why mine's is freaking out for no reason. Like it's continuously trying to open multiple in HTML pages for no reason.
I don't know either.
All right, well, we'll do this. Let's go and start from the beginning. We'll uninstall it and reinstall it. I think that's the best. I guess. Visual Studio Code. Here it is. I don't know how I got the 2019. That's just what I'm confused about.
Well, you probably downloaded it in 2019, right?
No, this is complete. Please update Visual Studio installer before. Okay. No, this is complete fresh wipe. This whole PC got like restarted or reset. I think like a month ago. All right, you're about to uninstall. Yes. No. Oh well. It's not even going anywhere.
Oh, because that's Visual Studio Community, not Visual Studio Code.
Oh. I installed the wrong one.
So just download Visual Studio Code, and that's probably different.
All right. While that's doing that, Visual Studio Code.
I don't know what an IDE is, but someone commented.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I downloaded, I think, a month ago. And so now it's just giving problems. Like I don't know what it's doing. So we're just could do a complete remove and re-download and see if that should just go back to its defaults.
I'm
But
back. How's it going?
oh, it's going great. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I made dinner.
What dinner did you make?
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I've
You want
used Visual Studio Community
appetizing
before.
shot
I
of
like it.
scrambled eggs.
No
So
way.
appetizing. It's great.
You don't want to put that in a plate?
No, I am. I'm putting
Alright.
out.
Daniel's just like gonna grab the pot and put it on the ground. All right, you stay there. Don't go anywhere.
So what step are we on?
We're on the step of where we uninstall and reinstall.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, yeah.
We stand installing.
Oh man, this is fun. Oh, did Daniel?
I knocked over my camera, y'all.
You better not break it.
Can I break it?
No, don't break it.
Oh.
No, this is yeah, but
Code's fine. I don't know why they're installing the community version.
you know what? That's a great question.
Why are we installing the community version? I don't even have the community version. I don't even know what that is.
I'm uninstalling it. All right, people. I'll reinstall the actual proper package. All right.
While we wait, hi Diamond Playbook. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We're trying to use VS Code. I don't really know how to use VS Community, so yeah.
I think isn't the community package like if I'm correct? Because when I installed the community package, it had multiple other items or like certain things within it that you can install.
I have no idea. I just know that I downloaded VS Code on its own.
This is exciting.
Oh, I didn't want to click modify. Oops. Well, we're learning as we go, right?
I like your background picture.
Who's? Oh, you're talking. I thought you meant my actual background. I was like, oh, thanks. I appreciate you like my bed. All right. Can we confirm? Is it this? Just to be sure. If I'm
Visual Studio Code, yes.
okay. All right. Cool. All right. So first steps first. You'll download it. Click the fabulous bottom left button. I accept without even reading any of these. And let it run. All right, cool. All right, now it's gonna launch. Boop, get out of my way. Out of my way. All right.
Honest,
Okay.
how good are you at coding?
Do you want me to lie?
Mm-hmm.
So great.
Oh,
All right, we're here. We're here. Okay, this
Okay,
is
so now
different. This is different.
yeah, so now you're gonna click clone repository underneath start. Right in the middle, on the left. Clone repository.
Start. Oh my God! Stop moving your mouse. It's so obnoxious.
I'm looking. All right.
Anxiety.
You're welcome.
Fuck you.
Whoa. Wait. Oh gosh. All
Cheerio.
right.
I'm kidding. Love you, Otis.
All right. Love you too. All right. Hold on. Let me go move this. All right. So we're gonna make a new folder. I'll put it under the same folder called homework, and we're gonna delete this. And so we'll select that. Boom. Would you like to open the clone repository? Yes. Right. Open.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now you're gonna click the new. Okay, go back to the left little toolbar thing, and no, right to the right of that where you see like readme.md.
Yep. Right here.
Okay, click the button that looks like a new file. Click that, and then type in index.html.
Index.html. Here we go. All right, we're here. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna go back to the original steps. So if I can pull it out, boop. So first steps first is after you open it, type HTML in the editor and select the shortcut. HTML and shortcut. There we go. Next step is after you've yep. Once your file is all set up, add the title by typing title. Put your title here between the, And then within the sections, make sure you within the section, and make sure within your section that it prints hello world. I think that's a typo because that I did that. But I assume it's gonna be right here, yeah. Because it automatically already
Wait, no,
creates.
it's not supposed to say hello world there. It's supposed to say hello world on the page.
Yeah, I think that's a typo that was supposed to be at the bottom. Um, I don't know where it went. I know what you're talking about. It was down here. Did someone delete it?
I didn't change this file.
Well, that's very suspicious. Yeah, there was a body down here that said, then create, then okay, all right, whatever. We'll have to fix that.
Yeah, so I'll fix that too.
Yeah, I have no clue where that went. But I assume we're gonna put our title. We're gonna put it not a good coder. Now here's a question. Here's a good question. Could you within coding, right? Are you able to put spaces? So like because this is targeting as a title, could you do not space a space good space coder or something like that? Is
Yeah.
that and so then after that, once we put something in our title within our section.
We also need to add instructions on how to run the code.
Yes. And then so within the section, make sure we're gonna say within the body, make sure that it prints hello world. So you can just here and it'll automatically be in your body. And so after that, if we go to our actual HTML,
You have to save it first.
Yes. So Control S, boom. Then
And you
after
can
that,
also just hit the run button on the left side if you want, but it's up to you. On the left, all the way on the left.
right here.
Yep.
And there we go. Cool. We got hello world. All right.
We're just hackers here, just hacking on life. It's amazing. We're such good programmers. We're just like programming the program. I'm kidding.
You could also use exclamation. What is that? What? All right. Cool. So we got that. All right. Inexperience. Must I remind you, please? All right. Inexperience. Once you've completed the task, be sure to create a new branch, title your GitHub week task number. For example, my GitHub username is yep. So my branch for week 1's first task. So this assignment would be. Oh wow. Okay. So -1. Okay. So we're gonna go to here in codes. Go to branch.
No, you could just type in a branch there.
Just
if you
here?
go back, yeah, type in a branch. Type in whatever your username is, -1.
And so if I just
And
press
then,
enter.
yeah, press enter, and it'll create a new branch.
Cool. And so now if we go back to issues. Basically, once we created our branch, below the name, yep. After you created your branch, commit your code to this branch, open a pull request to merge with your main branch. And when creating this request, be sure to title it appropriately in accordance with your changes and include any specific details in your comments. So this is the worst part because I'm like, oh god, what do I write? So now we have to write instructions. How do we push the files we have now into the branch?
Right, we probably should have had them create the branch before we have them clone the repository, right?
No, I think we can do it afterwards. I don't think that matters that much.
Because I know up here.
Well, now isn't this code on their like master branch?
It
Wait,
is.
what code is in their yeah,
So in the master.
The master branch, but you can commit it. I mean, you haven't committed to anything, right? You haven't commit. Yeah. So what you can do is because the master branch is already created, the main. So what you have to do is just create another branch now. You don't have to do it before you clone. You can do it like in the command line right now. So let's do that right now.
So how do we Oh, is this it? So how do we go to GitHub? Because I'm
Wow,
not.
we need to add a lot more stuff to the curriculum. This is like none of it's really written how to do it.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
this
sorry. I literally didn't know how to use the lab thing until today.
So
I
okay,
wrote
cool.
this like 2
Well,
weeks
hey,
ago.
we're testing out now. That's the
Yeah,
best
that's
part.
like why we're doing this. Like, don't worry, Danielle. You know, that's why we're doing it.
Yeah. Okay. So Daniel, let's use your expertise here. Please direct me on where you would find the GitHub on the fabulous visual coder because I've never seen this. I've just used the community one.
Mhm. Yeah, no one ever uses the community. I don't know where you downloaded that. GitHub is in the left, like the third from the bottom. Wait, Danielle, don't you know how to do it?
No, I've never committed from Visual
No,
Studio
it's the
Code.
third one from the bottom. Oh my God, this is like
What's
no third one from the bottom. Third one from the bottom. Yes.
okay? Third, yeah. So this one, right? Yeah.
Can you like zoom in? You just have to go to view on the top and then like plus. I'm getting old. I can't see shit.
He's getting
No, yeah, I
old.
can't see it either.
Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. View. I don't.
I think it's
Well,
under appearance.
oh.
Can't you just do like Command plus or Control plus or something?
Yeah.
Listen, this is Windows, guys. This isn't Mac.
Well,
All
yeah,
right.
you could do Control plus.
It's not working. Look, I'll do. Oh, never mind.
Dumb mother. Oh my God.
Never mind. All right.
I can't get kicked off of Twitch. I'm trying to start my career. You dumb effer. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Third one from the bottom. You mean down here?
No,
Oh,
no.
you're literally
This one.
on it.
Don't move. Don't move. Gosh, stop. It's giving me anxiety. Okay, do
All
you go
right.
to the very bottom? Move your cursor to the very bottom.
Okay. Very bottom.
That's not okay. And I'm looking at the wrong screen. Yeah. Where's your cursor? I don't see your cursor.
Right here.
Okay, click the main where it says main at the very bottom.
Okay. Boom.
Create a new branch.
Okay. Boom. So we'll
What do you
call
want
it
to call this?
maybe this. Done. All right. So how? Okay. So this is week one. We already finished task one. Or
Yeah.
issue one to be exact. So this is all of issue one. Now, how would I push this? Would it be here?
No, I think you could just click the check mark, right? Hover over the check mark and see what it says. Commit.
Commit.
Yeah, hit commit.
Would you like to stage all the commit, then commit directly?
Yeah.
Yes. Message on commit. So this is where, so we're gonna talk about,
Just say week one, task one.
yeah, week one, task one, creating um, index.html. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, we did it. Let's check it out if we push
No,
it.
you didn't push it yet. You only
Oh, never
committed it.
mind. Push it. All right,
Now,
it's down here.
I think you need to just wait for it to load. Now, what does it say when you hover over the check mark again?
It says commit.
Okay, wait, then
Pull and push. Push.
yeah. Wait, actually, before you even do that, make sure it doesn't like push when it commits, because I don't know, different software do different
Honest,
things.
aren't you supposed to know this? Aren't you really good at? Didn't you write the documentation on how to do Git? And are you asking, do I do pull or push?
I
Is
know,
that
I know,
what
no,
I'm
no,
hearing
I
here?
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh
Wait,
my
can you just go back to your GitHub on the computer? Your GitHub. Go to code.
All right.
Click change the branch. Okay, yeah, no, it didn't get pushed. So just push it.
All right. So we're gonna do a push. Yes. All right,
This is
ladies and
giving me
gentlemen.
anxiety. Is it just me? Probably.
What's this? Would you like to code?
Just click honestly click yes.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's see. Oh, look at that. It has a recent push
Can we
less
like
than
add instructions to do this? Because I don't think any of this is like.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I wrote all of this down in the
Okay,
issue.
cool.
All right, week 1 task 1 creating HTML.
Yeah,
The title says it all.
this was very difficult. I struggled a lot. That should be the thing.
I think it was more difficult watching Addis trying to find all these buttons. They were literally right in front of his face.
I
That
know,
was
right?
I've never used. Hold on, time out. I've never used this. Like
Me
I've only used.
neither. I've never used
No
Visual
problem.
Studio.
I've only used Visual Community. I've never
No one
touched.
uses that. That's your problem. Okay, like, what are we doing now? Are we merging it?
Yes, we're merging it. All right.
Merge.
So merge pull request, confirm merge, and congratulations, it has been merged.
Okay,
All
yeah.
right.
That's it with task. That's all for task 1.
Okay.
Now
good.
issues.
Oh my god, the switch. You need to switch slower. Oh my god, you're gonna give me nightmare.
Now scroll down. Task 2 should be there.
All right. I'm scrolling down. There you go.
Wow, that's magical. That's pretty cool, actually.
All right. For task 2, we'll go over how to insert a radio button or an option button, as well as a regular button. It's a lot of buttons. Next, let's set up a form for a user to select their time zones for the clock we're going to build. To do this, we'll use a radio button. These are types of buttons that you would associate with the multiple choice questions. There are a few different options to select, but since we only want to show one time, we only want the user to be able to select one of these buttons. Radio buttons can be defined using the HTML input field if you set the type attribute to radio. Okay. In order to let the computer know that these items are in group, be sure to give each input field the same name. That means be sure to give each input field the same name attribute I name mine times. Each item should also have a unique value tag, and once you set up your input field, free fill to add some labels and break to make your form easier to read. Next, we need to add a submit button. All right, listen, I don't know about y'all, but whoo, all right. I want my little cheat sheet. I was promised a little cheat sheet. All right, cool. Well, that's funny. This user. Users to send all right, cool. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so radio buttons can be defined using the HTML input. So do we have to type input? Yeah, okay. So, oh, what is this? Oh, it's just an unsaved. Gotcha. So what we want to do is in order to let a computer know. So input field, if you set the type So to know, you can just do fabulous input HTML. And you can figure out what these are. Look at that. HTML into input. Okay. The input tag specify for an input field where a user can enter data. Hmm. Oh, look at that. So input type button. Different twos are as follow. Button, checkbox, color, date, date time, dash local, email, file. Okay, okay. Oh, so this is the form. Okay. Radio buttons can be defined using HTML inputs field if you set the type to radio. So, okay. So it would be input type equal radio. In order to let the computer know these items are in groups, be sure to give each input field the same name attributed. I named mine time zone, which will I assume we're going to do the same. Each item should have a unique value tag. Once you set up the input, feel free to add some labels and make your form easier to read. I'm all alone. No one's with me anymore. Like Daniel disappeared. Daniel disappeared. Danielle disappeared. I'm all alone. I'm here. Oh, fine. Thank you. Diamond, help me. Help me. Help me from this disaster. I'm scared. All right. Let's do this together, Diamond. So I assume this is how you do it from reading this, right? So it would be we need to create a form. So would we do HTML input field if you set the type to radio? So wouldn't it be like HTML or I'm sorry, input type equal radio? So what? Oh, wow, look at that. It automatically does it for you. Cool. And so the name, in order to let the computer know, make sure to give each input field the same name attribute. So I name mine time zone. So we'll use time zone as well. And so an ID, assuming the ID actually defines unique ID. Cool. So oh, I bit my tongue. Ow, that hurts. Input radio, name time zone, and ID. So do we want to delete this? I guess we can delete this. It's no longer needing it. And does it explicitly say anything for an ID in here? It does not. Nowhere does it say anything for an ID. Each item should have a unique value tag. Is this the ID it's referring to? No, I think it's referring to name.
Set alarm for 15 minutes.
15
Alexa, do not set an alarm.
If you need more time.
Alexa, don't set the alarm.
Wait, where's Danielle?
She disappeared.
That's
So,
exciting.
right? And so I've just been having fun over here. Okay. The types radio name, I just named the time zone. Each item should have a unique value tag. Is the value tag representing the ID? Is that what she meant? I'm not sure. Is she referring value tag as ID, Mr. Danielle or Mr. Daniel?
Wait, what? I'm not paying attention. Sorry, what?
ID. So she stated in week or issue 2, each item should have a unique value tag.
Uh-huh.
So is she referring to ID?
Ask Danielle. Where did Danielle go?
I don't know. I think she lost.
Oh, she's back.
Oh,
Danielle, what's a
Hey.
value tag?
what's
What?
the value?
Oh,
What's a
backstage. Wait, what?
What's a value tag?
It's just the less anything that says tag is just the less than sign thing. You know what I mean? So that's the input tag. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So the value tag would be the same thing, but instead of where it says input, it says value.
So do I put anything for the ID?
Does it say to put anything for the ID? Then no.
No. Okay. Ouch.
I'm just saying, I don't remember.
All right, cool. And so, all right. Once you set up your input fields, feel free to add some labels and breaks to make your form easier. Yeah, I think I did it correctly. I think so. Would you like to confirm for me, Daniel? Or Danielle? I'm sorry. I said Daniel.
Where's the value tag?
I have no clue.
Wait, can you go back to the GitHub thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I misspoke. Value. It should say value attribute, not value tag.
So, but what do you mean?
Hold on, just 1 second.
Oh God, take your time.
So, go back to your code.
Yep. Back.
Right after where it says name equals time zone,
Yep.
write something that says value equals. And it says to make anything unique. So you could do whatever you want.
I have to do it like this
I would
value,
say like EST or something.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically what this is the input type. So the button is the radio, right? The input, the name's the time zone, and then the value is EST.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Next we need to add a submit button. They can be found using a button tag.
Wait, I think you're supposed to do that like for each time zone.
Oh, for the radio button?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, could I not just copy and paste?
No, you can, yeah, but I'm just saying you need more than one input button.
Gotcha. So
And just change the value.
east.
CST.
Yep, sorry.
I think there's like a mountain time or something too.
Yeah, MST.
And those should be good.
Yes. Okay, cool. EST, I think we should name this CST, so we'll switch it.
And then I don't think I specified this, but you have to close out those tags too, right?
Let me see. Once you set up your input, free fill to
No,
add.
yeah, I said I don't think I specified it, but you need to close them out.
How would you was it just be a
So less than no, stop. Less than sign.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
Less than sign.
Hello? I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. All right, now I can hear you. Hello.
Type in the less than sign,
Space like that.
and then type in the backslash.
Backslash. Oh,
I'm sorry, forward slash. Forward slash.
this one. Oh, no, that one.
Yeah, and then click type input. And then the greater than sign. And then, yeah, you have to do that for every line.
And so, what does the input do? What does this exact code do?
That just closes out the tag.
Okay.
And those
Got
create the buttons. And then in between the opening tag and the closing tag, write in like Eastern Standard Time, like the label for whatever.
Right here.
Yeah.
And what do I type? I'm sorry.
So like the label for like whatever you want the radio button to say. So like Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, gotcha. All right, let's do that. All right, so while we do this, Mountain Standard Time, and here's Pacific Standard Time. All right, cool. So we got that done.
Okay, now try opening up the page.
Sorry, give me 1 second. So if I just open it,
Oh no, click the run and debug thing that I showed you before.
Gotcha. Cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Why? But I get a question. What is like type radio? What is that? Why don't we just call the input type button?
Because it's a radio button.
Oh, is it meaning like?
I think I explained what a radio button was earlier in the task description. These are types of buttons that you'd associate with multiple choice questions. There are a few different options to select, but since we only want to show it one time, we only want the user to be able to select one of these buttons.
Okay. All right, cool. Next, we need to add a submit button. This can be defined using button tag with the type set to button and the value set to submit. So if I drag that over, is it going to still be called input? So
No, I think I said the button tag, right?
yeah. So how would it go? Like this?
No, like I said before, yeah. Every time I say tag, it means the less than sign and the greater than sign.
Okay. So like this
Button, yeah.
Type. Oh, so if I just type this.
And then look at what the directions say next. I don't know if you're supposed to specify a type.
The value. Submit. Like that.
Yeah.
There you go. I did it.
Now run and debug so that I can see that it worked.
Yay!
Ooh.
That wasn't hard. Okay, cool. Just doing simple stuff. Oh. Okay, cool. All right, I think we got that done. So next one.
Is that it for task 2?
Oh, we're almost there. So whenever we want to take in, whenever we want to take in some user input involving input fields and submit button, we want to make sure to group our relevant code in the form tag so that the computer knows what to look for. With that being said, make sure to surround your code related to the input field and submit button with a form tag. Finally, add a div with a unique. So let's do the form. So if I'm correct, this is how you would do it. Is it form?
Mm-hmm.
And then close that out, and so then copy this, throw that out, go to the bottom, do that. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
So then this is how you do a div. And you just put ID, and we'll call this what do we
Buttons.
call- yeah. Thanks. And then close that out, copy this, then throw it right under the form. There we go. Cool. And
Now
so
try running it just to make sure it doesn't make the page look weird or anything.
it worked. All right, cool. All right, next thing's next. All right, we add a div with a unique ID right below the submit button. We will use this later to print the selected
wait.
text.
Were you supposed to wrap a div around that? Did it say to?
Finally, add a break with a div tag with a
Below the
unique
submit button.
I'm
So
not
it was
sure.
supposed to be after the.
Form.
Wait, let me look at my code just to make sure.
Who doesn't love eating at night?
I'm pretty sure. Okay, no, yeah, that's fine that you have that div there. But then, excuse me. Also define a new div below, after the form and outside that other div.
So you want me to make a div above my
No,
code?
below, outside.
So okay, so right here.
Yeah, right there.
And just what type of ID is this?
It could be
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, cool.
Let's call it time.
All right, time. And then boom. And then so we'll just do that. Cool. All right, and that's it. And so now we're going to go ahead and create a new branch.
Oh, you have. Okay, yeah, that looks good.
And so same thing here. We're going to call it mini meep 1 dash week 1 dash issue 2 or task 2. So we're going to go right here. We're going to go over here. We're going to call new branch. Type it in for mini meep 1. Just that dash 1 and then dash 2. Give me 1 second, but let's go and create.
Wait, what happened to Otis? Did Otis leave?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he said he's gonna be right back.
Okay.
So. I guess this is just a live stream of me eating chicken and rice now.
Oh, hi. Back. Sorry. All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and create that branch. I think I did create it, right? Yep. Perfect. And so we're gonna go ahead and commit our changes. So it's gonna be a top here. Save all and commit. Yep. We're gonna say adding and creating inputs, buttons, as well divs and form. And that's it. We just committed our changes, and then once we're ready, we're gonna go ahead and push it, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and push it, and that will be pushing it into our second branch. All right, let's go check if it pushed. So if we go back here, less than a minute ago. Yep, here it is, compare and pull. So we're gonna check it out. Adding, creating input buttons as well as div and forms. Yep. All right, everything's looking good. We're gonna merge the pull requests. And it has been successfully pulled. We're gonna go back to our issue. And now it should open task 3. Here we are. Using JavaScript to read user input. All right, so here comes the tricky part. Now that we've set up all the form, we'll use JavaScript to grab the user input for us to use in our code. Outside of the form, but still in the body, open the script tag with the type of attribute set to text/JavaScript. Okay. Danielle,
What?
my ears.
Oh, because I'm scraping my fork
Yes.
against the ceramic plate. Sorry, I didn't know you could hear it. It's your fault for having headphones.
Everyone has headphones. Come on.
I don't have headphones. I'm all
I
done.
don't know. Oh god. All right, cool. Hold on. Hold on. Oops. All right. So, now the question is, are we doing this in a Java script? Or are we going, I assume not. It's going to be an HTML.
Yeah, I figured for now they were just gonna use it. I would just have them like do the JavaScript inside the HTML file.
Mm-hmm.
It would be easier.
So we're going to open the script tag, which is, and I assume we still do it here, right? In the body. Yeah. So do we want to put it in our original div, or do we want to get out of this div?
Outside of that div. Doesn't it say? I think it, wait, no, it says to do it in the title or something.
It says outside of the form, but still in the body.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Open the script
Outside of the
tag.
form, but still in the body.
Yeah, so I'm gonna push this over here. So we're gonna go and do this. So we're gonna do script type, and we're gonna type in, if I'm correct, text/JavaScript.
Mm-hmm. And you have to close that tag.
Oh, boom. And so then inside here, define a function to print the user selection from the time zone form. You can do this by looping through the radio buttons and seeing if the check attribute is true. How do we do that? Great question. I have no clue. Once you find the checked radio button, save it as a variable. How do we do that? I've never.
I'm looking at the code right now. Hold on.
Gotcha. How many tasks do we have in week 1?
I think 4.
Okay. So we're on our 3rd one. Cool.
Okay, so do I mention anything? Okay, so can you go back to the GitHub thing?
Mm-hmm.
This is task 1. Scroll down.
Oops. Scroll it all the way down. It's right here.
Okay. Yeah, so use okay, yeah. So first thing you're going to want to do is define a function. So to define a function in JavaScript, just type the word function and then whatever you want to name your function. I named it validate form. You could just name it read form or something. So type in you want I think that spacing matters in JavaScript, so tab in.
Oh.
And then just type function. Don't forget the tab. No, that's fine. You have to be in between the brackets or else you're not in JavaScript.
Oh, you mean within the script,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So
okay. That I did not know.
Click
Okay,
enter.
Done.
So that you aren't writing all of your JavaScript on one line. Click enter.
So if I type function.
No, just hit enter right there. Create a few spaces so that you can actually type out your code. Okay, and now tab.
Okay, tab.
And then type the word function.
Function.
And then type space.
Mm-hmm.
Then type read form as one word. RM.
Oh, sorry. Reform.
And then clothing, open and close parentheses. And then do a semicolon.
At the end?
I'm sorry. No, not a semicolon. Curly bracket.
Curly bracket. Like this?
Yeah. And then click enter. And you're going to define the whole function in there.
Oh, inside, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I move on to the next one, right? Yep.
No, so now you're going to define a variable. Call it radio buttons. So type var, VAR, space, and the name of your variable. So just like buttons, I guess. Equals document dot get element by name. And then whatever you defined the name attribute in the input tag.
Radio. So do I just do it like this?
No, it should be the name attribute, not the time zone. So do parentheses.
Stop!
You keep doing everything but parentheses.
Hold on. Parentheses. Okay, I'm doing parentheses. Am I doing? Okay, all right.
I'm not even typing right now.
Okay, there. Done.
Parentheses.
Yep.
And now quotation marks.
Okay, done.
And then type time zone.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Done.
Good. Now add a semicolon at the end of that line
Okay.
because we're using JavaScript now.
And okay. And you could put this all in like. Yeah. Okay.
Now new line.
Like, like out of the script or.
No, everything is inside the script and inside the function.
Gotcha. So just like that.
Yep. Create a new variable called time zone. Set it equal to radio buttons, or not, I'm sorry, not radio buttons, buttons at 0, and you could get at 0 by doing the square brackets. And yeah, square bracket 0, no, square bracket 0. And then outside of the square brackets, dot value, semicolon.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. And now you're going to create a for loop. So for and then parentheses.
So next line.
Yes.
Okay. 4.
No, like a for loop. FOR.
FOR.
Yeah. And then parentheses.
Yeah.
Var I equals 0.
Bar I equals 0. Like
Semicolon I is less than buttons. No,
Yeah.
I equals 0. For
sorry.
and then var.
Yep.
You're finding a variable called I.
So when you're
Space I
space I, okay,
equals
equals
0.
0,
Semicolon.
semicolon.
I is less than buttons dot length.
I is less than, so I would do this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep. Buttons dot length.
Buttons. Dot link.
No, length.
Oh.
And buttons has to be capitalized because you made your variable capital. And then I plus plus.
I plus plus.
Yeah. Have you never used a for loop before?
No.
What languages have you coded in?
As we stated it before, inexperienced person. Hi. No, like I'm literally. Yeah.
Have you never coded before ever?
No.
Oh,
why-
oh my god. We should
why
not have had you share the screen.
All right, all right. Cool.
Okay, now semicolon.
Cool. Oh, sorry. Semicolon.
I plus plus.
I plus like is it just literally I plus plus?
Yes, but lowercase I.
All right, cool.
Then curly bracket outside of the parentheses.
Curly bracket like that, right?
No, what is that?
That's the.
What is that?
That's
Curly
the.
bracket.
You
You've
mean
already
that?
used it before.
You mean that? You mean that? About that.
You're the only person on this planet that doesn't know what a curly bracket is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. All right. What's next?
Now inside those curly brackets,
Yep.
create a new line.
Yep.
If
parentheses
radio buttons at I. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep calling it radio buttons because that's what I called it. Just whenever I say radio buttons, I mean buttons. So
Okay.
buttons.
Yep.
At I.
Like at
So square bracket. Square bracket.
Where you mean that, right?
Yes, at I.
At I. That's what
No,
I'm hearing.
just I'm sorry. I
Okay.
inside the square brackets.
Yep.
Yep, like that. Outside of the square brackets, type dot checked.
Yep.
Equals. No, checked. ED. Yeah. No, you spelled it wrong. You forgot the E. Equals true.
Okay. Yep.
And click on the true so that it change. Yeah. And then outside of the parentheses, do a curly bracket.
Curly. You mean this? Yeah.
Yes. Time zone equals.
Time zone equals.
Make a new line. Every time I tell you to do a curly bracket, automatically create 2 new lines.
Okay.
Time zone, whatever you named your time zone equals. Buttons at I dot value. So buttons, and then whenever I say at, that means use square brackets, and whatever I say after at goes inside the square brackets. So, like an array. Well, you don't know what an array is either because you never coded. So yeah, I.
Cool.
Wait, hold on, I'm not done.
Oh God.
Dot value.
Oh. All right. What else?
Dot value.
Dot value.
Yes.
All right.
Wait, there are some good comments. It says you should really get him in the habit of using equal, not equal.
I don't even know what equals means. I have no idea what that means. Dude, I'm teaching this JavaScript class as someone who has never used JavaScript before.
I mean, yeah.
Wait,
I'm sorry, JSON web dev.
Is basically checking that the type and the value of the variable is the same.
Don't know what that means either.
Okay, cool. So
also, JSON web dev, I literally copied this tutorial off of a YouTube video. I don't know what any of these things mean, but I do appreciate the input.
Wait, we can just go through it right now because I know. So the double equal, like triple equal, like let's say we have the variable true, like a string called true, right? And we also have a boolean called true. If we do true equal true, that would come out to true because you're basically checking if both the type, which is that it is a boolean, and the value, which is that it is true, is the same, right?
Why would you ever make a variable called true?
People are stupid.
I guess, yeah.
It's called input validation. Basically, it's just like, well, it's not validation, but it's like people are stupid.
That is true.
And the double equals is more about, it's called loose equality, which means it tries to like compare 2 things. So let's say we compare like the value 77, right? And then we do like apostrophe 77 apostrophe. If you do the double equals, it'll come out to true because it'll try to convert it to a common type. But if you do the triple equals, it will come out to false because they're different things.
Okay.
Oh yeah, JSON Web Dev says that. Did I explain it correctly? I think I did.
Sure. That made sense.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? So underneath that line that I just told you to write, after that, add a semicolon. You need to add a semicolon after every line in JavaScript.
Okay.
Now, new line. Okay. Now type document dot get element by ID. And then parenthesis, quotation, result. Oh, I'm sorry, not result. What did you name that? Scroll up. Time. Scroll down. Do time, capital T. And then dot Outside of the parentheses, type dot inner HTML.
Enter?
Inner. Like inside, inner. INNER.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Inner
Yeah.
HTML with capitals.
And then parentheses, sorry, not parentheses, equals time zone.
Equals time zone.
Yeah, and now semicolon. I think that line is one that I gave. So go back to the tutorial now. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So that now we're on track. Just need to write down that we need to include how to use a for loop and how to use an if statement.
So, all right, let's see where we're at. Okay, inner HTML. Place the ID of the div you define below the submit in parentheses. So, got document get by ID time inner. Place the ID of the div you define below the submit. So that would be buttons. So do I put it? Where do I put?
Wait, I'm sorry. I was writing something down. Can you go back to the instructions? Where are we?
We are right here. Place.
No, we already did that. You should be at finally now.
Okay.
Okay, so go back to your button tag. Scroll up, button tag, where it says submit. After it says value equals submit, after it says that, yep, type on click, well, space on click equals, no, you spelled that wrong. And then go back to the instructions.
The button tag and set it to equal to the name of the function you just defined.
Yeah, so what was the name of the function you defined?
Read
form. So on click equals quotation marks around read form. Yep. And this will let the computer know that the submit button is clicked. Okay, so go back to your code. I think I don't know, is there a part 4 for this week? Oh yeah, wait, no, so at that point, yeah, so now test out your code. Now click and then click submit. Okay, so we did something wrong. Scroll. Wait, actually, right after it says read form, right there where you're clicked, type parentheses, yeah, and then save it. Did you save it? Oh, it works now. Wait, no, try it. Go back to the thing.
I didn't save it, but.
And then try that out with all of the buttons. Make sure they all. No, stop closing out of it.
I'm sorry,
I told you to reopen it.
I'm sorry.
Make sure all the buttons work.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. So that works now.
Now may I close it?
Thank you for your help, JSON Web Dev. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you needed the parentheses or not. Cool. So now that's it for step 3 or task 3.
All right, cool.
So yeah, I need to add more stuff about for loops and conditionals.
All right, so we're gonna open up a pull request. Same thing, week 1, task 3. So
Okay, I'll be right back while you do that because I assume you already know how to do that.
yep. So we're gonna call create a new branch. -1-3. Cool. All right, we're gonna commit it. Adding functions script and all right, and we're gonna push it. And now we should be able to see our push of changes. Are you familiar with the on step on form instead of the on click buttons? Good habit to get into that. Ugh. Give me 1 second, Daniel. All right. Let me take a second break. Just give me 1 second. Get water. You heard me, right, Daniel?
Hello.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Gonna get some water. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. Wait, where's Danielle?
She says she was gonna get some. So just give me 1 second. We're on task 4, the finishing of week 1.
Okay. Sounds fun. Do. Daniel's here. Doing stuff. Otis and Danielle are going over the JavaScript curriculum and improving it and figuring out what we're doing. Mm. Trey, you should. How is that pull request going that I know you're working on? Shreya, did you leave us? Ooh, that's cool. How's it becoming an open source contributor? Oh my gosh, Shreya says she feels like a hero. That's fun. A bit hero. How did you make your picture?
Okay, I'm back.
I just went to get water.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
That's exciting.
Hey, Shreya. Don't know if she's still here.
She's here.
All right, hello. Shreya's here.
Yeah. Why are
Sure.
your classes so late? It's like 7 p.m. What the fuck? Shreya just got out of class, and I'm like, that's unethical.
I had a class until 7:30 last semester.
That's illegal.
I've had classes until 8 p.m.
That should be
You have
later.
another one later? That's ridiculous.
What time do you wake up, Shreya? Like I have to physically. Oh my god, 8 o'clock? Never? Oh, okay. You never wake up?
Okay, calm down, lady. 8 to it's not brutal. Okay, that's like slightly
That sounds. You the one that just said that that's insane and like unethical that she has class this late right now, and you're like 8 to 9, not
okay,
brutal.
okay, whatever.
Yo.
And she wakes up at 7 a.m.
Okay,
Wow.
fine.
That's pretty brutal to me. That's worse than last semester when I had an 8:30 on the same day, like an 8:30 a.m. on the same day that I had a 6 to 7:30 p.m. class. That was criminal.
Criminal.
Absolutely criminal.
I mean, Daniel was telling me like, why don't you do like later classes? Because I have like one that 9 to 10:15. Yeah. So I don't know. I just want my afternoon free to me, I guess. All right. Task 4. Fun stuff.
Oof.
We having fun, group. Look at y'all. Y'all are loving it, huh? Look at Daniel with his phone out. Man, Daniel, pay attention to class. Or you're getting 0 for participation.
Bish, I'm coding another thing right now for work.
Stop coding. Stop coding. Oh god, I can't talk.
Me neither.
Oh gosh. All right. Task 4. Printing the time with JavaScript. In this task, we'll show you how to print your local machine time onto your web page using some basic JS tools. Next, we'll print out the time on your local machine onto the web page with a simple JavaScript function. First, define a new function inside your script tag, but outside of the function you just wrote for finding the selected radio buttons. So go back. I would go here and like outside, right? Go outside, create a new script.
No, stay in the one that you already have.
Okay.
What does it say in the instructions?
Um, we'll define a new
Define a function.
inside
So
your script tag. Oh, but outside of the function you just wrote. All right, so that means right here.
mhm.
All right, cool.
If you click on a curly bracket, it should highlight the corresponding like curly bracket that either opens or closes it, just as a tip.
All right.
So just do a tab and then function, just like you did before.
Mm-hmm. And so first define a new function inside your script. Yeah. Define a new just wrote for the so define a new variable and set it equal to new. So do we write this? So do we write this new variable next to the function?
Inside the function. So what is this function doing? Print. Just write show time and then
So
parentheses. That's the name of the function.
okay, that's what
And
I
then
want to
curly bracket to open the function.
like that.
Now define a new variable.
So var and then new and then date. So like this. Var new and then
No,
date.
you need to name the variable and then set it equal to new date.
Like that.
And I think it has to be capitalized. You have to set it equal to it. So after local time set, do an equal sign. No, equal sign. And I'm not sure if date has to be capitalized. If you just go back, just delete date
Okay. Delete.
and delete the parentheses next to it.
Delete.
Space. Start typing date. And then click on click that. And then do parentheses. And then semicolon.
Boom. New line.
Yeah. Now new line. And go back to the instructions.
Yep. Next, create a variable for the current hour, minute, and second using the respective date functions. You may also want to define a session variable that keeps track of whether your clock is showing AM or PM. You can do this by using a few simple conditions. So how would I go by identifying my time? Ooh.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you go back?
Yeah. Create a variable for current hour, minute, and seconds.
So the same thing.
Sorry. Yep.
I can't see your code. I don't know if you're trying to show it, but so like type instead of local time, type hour equals. And you can leave a space between the equals and the it doesn't matter. And then type date, or I'm sorry, not date, local time. And then type dot. And then get hours. And then I think you need, let me see. I'm pretty sure you need parentheses after that. Yeah. And then do that same thing for minute and seconds.
Comprende. All right, done. Let's check it out. Next on the list. So you wrote on here that you also might want to define a session variable that keeps track of whether your clock is showing AM or PM.
Yeah, that's something additional that they can do if they want, but like so I figured that's something that they could research if they want, but like not something that they have to do.
Okay.
Well, I don't even think they would have to research it at this point because they probably will know how to use like conditionals and stuff. But yeah, we don't have to do that though.
Okay. Once you define your time variables, define a new variable concatenate the hour, minute, and seconds of variables, each separated by a colon. You can also add your session variable here. Okay.
Okay, so define a new variable.
And what do we want to call this variable?
Time.
Define a new variable so do we put
So just
hour, minute, and second? So like
hour and then plus
like just space like that?
Yep. Minute plus second. Actually, I'm sorry. Hour plus and then in quotations do a colon.
So hour
Plus quotations,
Yep.
colon. And then outside of the colon.
Am I dumb? Like what's going on? Why is it?
Colon. Do you know what a colon is?
Oh, like it's literally not working. It's just I think it's not working. Hello?
Is your shift key working? Try your other one.
Okay.
You could also use single quotes if something's being earned.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we go.
now close your quotations.
Oh.
And then plus. No,
Plus.
outside of the quotations.
Plus.
And then minute.
Minute. Yep.
Plus. Colon.
Oh, just like that? Semicolon?
Nope, same thing you did before.
Like that.
Plus second.
Can you explain what this is?
That's just I explained it in the thing. We're going to be printing the time now, so you want to separate the hour and the minute by the colon.
Each separated by a colon. Okay. But
Because
okay,
how about we run it and then you'll see what I'm talking about. You have to add a semicolon at the end of the line. Okay, something. Oh, we have to call the function. That's right. So below the curly bracket.
Below the curly bracket right here?
Yep. Call
Okay.
showtime. So just type showtime and then parentheses. Save it. And then you need a semicolon after that. And then just save it and run it. Why isn't it printing?
Is it supposed to be inside the brackets?
No, that's where it's supposed to be. Oh, because we never printed it to the page. Okay, so yeah, after that, after we create the time variable,
Okay.
next line.
Under the showtime?
No, after we define the time variable.
Oh.
Yep. Type in, go back to the GitHub code because I think I gave it to you. The line of code that you need to use. Scroll down. Okay, wait, stop. Go back up. Yeah, so okay, yeah, can we just go through the rest of the code and then like when we print it, I'll explain the colon thing?
What do you mean? Like
Because the only reason we were gonna run it was to show you the colon thing. So can I just explain that later?
Yeah, that's
We'll
fine.
go through the rest of the steps
Yeah,
now.
go ahead.
So it says we'll want our clock to be updated every second. So at the bottom of the function, call the get timeout function with the name of your clock function and 1000 as parameters.
So
Just
bottom of the
copy and paste set timeout.
right here,
Yep. And then it takes two parameters.
parameters,
Those
meaning
are the things that go inside the parentheses.
gotcha. So 1000.
No, I think you're supposed to put your function first, right?
It just said at the bottom, right? It said at the bottom of the function. It's called the function.
With the name of your clock and 1000 as parameters. So do the name of your clock function first. So it's called show time inside the parentheses.
Sorry. All right. Showtime.
Click on the show time button and then do comma 1000. And then after that, do a semicolon to end the line.
Semicolon to end the line. Yep.
No, outside of the parentheses, semicolon. Semicolon. No, a semicolon, not a colon.
Oh.
And then go back to the instructions.
Cool. And so, lastly, to print your clock, add a break and a div tag outside of your form tag.
Mm-hmm.
So, lastly, to print your clock, add a break. So, what do you mean by break? Is that
I'm sorry. Yeah. So outside of your form,
right here,
yeah, below the div,
right here, like
below
that?
the div,
Yep.
do less than sign, BR. Less than sign. Yeah, that's a break tag. And then greater than sign. Yeah. And then a new div tag. Actually, I think we already have the div tag, right? Yeah, don't worry. Wait, go. Okay, yeah. So basically when I was creating this, you're supposed to, yeah, just create a new div tag. No, leave it when you have. But you can close that one out. It's supposed to go outside of this div tag. No. What did you do? Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Sorry. Do whatever you want. And then nothing's going inside of it. But you do need to close it out. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. And then inside of the div tag, like in the definition of it, you need to make a unique ID just like you did for the first one. Yeah, like that. Just name it print time. Yeah. And then you're going to scroll down to the show time function. Yeah. And then go back to the GitHub instructions. So call that. We used that function before, right? Like, you know how to use it? Get element by ID.
Yes, but where am I putting that? Like, is it
Inside the show time function at the end. No. Inside the function, like the function definition. Right below set timeout. It should pop up. Get element by ID. So yeah, you see line 30, you're doing the same thing. But instead of time, it's whatever the new div is, yeah.
Do I put it at the end, the inner HTML?
Dot inner HTML. Yep.
And where's this going to? Is it going to time zone?
It's inner HTML, not inter HTML. And then that's going to show the time variable. No, not time zone, just time.
Right.
And semicolon. Now go back to the instructions. To print your time. Okay, yeah, so now it should be all done.
Cool.
Is that the right time?
22:19:10. Let me check.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, so that now the clock is working.
All
We
right.
just have to set up the time zone part. I think I skipped over that when we were like figuring this out. But basically, you can X out of that page.
Cool.
I think I just need to be more specific in a step. Actually, no, I don't need to. Sorry. Yeah, I need to be more specific. I don't know if I went over it in it, but I think we kind of like skimmed through this one. Yeah, but in the time zone, wait, I'm sorry. Let me just write this down and then I'll explain what we need to add.
All right. Wow, it took us 2 hours just to finish week 1.
I know. I don't know. Are
Not
we
doing
supposed
it.
to go through the entire curriculum tonight? Because
No.
I have to. What'd you say?
No, we are not. Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
man.
have to pick up my friend from the train station soon.
I think we did a good job. Everyone, please
But-
give Danielle a
Hey,
for
how
daily reminders.
finish week 1?
Oh, what's up?
Are we almost done with week 1?
We're done. We're on. Yeah, we're on. Yeah.
No. We need to do one more thing. I'm sorry. I just need to type it. I can't talk and like type this out at the same time. So let me just do something.
Oh man. Well, that was yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you're basically gonna go back up to the beginning of your JavaScript line.
All right, all the way back to the top. Right here.
Yeah, right before you define the read form function. So create a new line on line 24.
Line, create a new line. Boom.
And then type var tz
Easy.
equals 0.
True.
This is going to be your time zone variable, and you need a semicolon at the end. And then go down to the read form function.
Yep.
At the end of the for loop, so on line 33.
Line 33. Okay.
Click enter. And then basically, bless you. I don't know. I have to look back at the code to see if I explained this because maybe I didn't. But excuse me. Basically type out. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Not line. I'm in the wrong spot. Actually, no, I'm in the right spot. So using an if statement, we're going to. So I told you if statements before. If and then parenthesis. Time zone equals
Inside or outside?
inside.
Time zone. Cool.
And then equal.
Equal. Just 2.
And then quotation marks, EST,
Yes, to you.
or whatever you. What did you? You scroll
SC.
back up. Yeah. So make sure it's capitalized.
Yep.
And then outside of the parentheses, curly bracket, enter.
Outside the parentheses, curly bracket, enter.
And then say TZ equals 0, and then semicolon. Semicolon. And then, okay, so go to line 36 and hit enter. And then copy and paste lines 34 through 36 onto line 37. And then before the word if, type else space. Before the word if on 37, type the word else and then space. There you go. And then change it to say time zone equals CST. And then set time zone equal to 1. Copy and paste 37 through 39 onto line 40. Change CST to MST, change 1 to 2. Same thing. PST and 3. Okay, cool. Now go down to scroll down line 49. Right before the semicolon on line 49, type minus TZ. No, I'm sorry, minus sign. TZ. And then save that and run it. Okay, now hit Central Standard Time and click Submit. Okay, that worked. Okay, cool.
All right, please give Danielle an applaud for teaching someone who has absolutely no clue of syntax or any of code live. Please.
I am the worst.
I feel bad because I
I'm
put
like
her through
up
this.
here the whole time. Everyone on Twitch has like a HD view of all of my pores.
Hey, it's okay. We can use this as a way to improve our skincare routine.
Oh my god.
I'm
No.
kidding. I'm joking. That's so mean. This was amazing.
He's like, yeah, I saw those pores clear and well.
But yeah, thanks you guys. I think this is a really good start because I feel like this is forcing us to be better at everything we're doing because it's like testing our knowledge. So I really like it. Because like Danielle and I are having to explain complex stuff and Otis is just sitting there clicking all the wrong buttons. All the wrong buttons.
All the wrong buttons.
I don't know how you can click so many wrongs. You cannot find the right button. No offense, but like it was really bad. I was joking. Okay, a little bit. Anyway, I think that's the end of our stream. So see you next time, y'all. That was fun. Bye.
Okay.